voicemail was fucked up, I guess. I just recorded a 5-minute thing because I'm on my way to the dentist. I just pulled up, but I look at my phone and it wasn't recording at all. I have no idea how that happens. It's not the first time it's done that. I gave a whole spiel on something I was talking about earlier, just kind of about being scared of the dentist, but I'm already here, so I got to go in. But I do want to record later. So if you don't hear from me later, then this is the show. So going to the dentist, that's the show. If you don't hear from me later, no, I'm going to record later. I have to. I have a fucking 20-minute podcast talking about arriving at the dentist. No. So I'll be back. And this definitely did record. So next time you hear me, I'm going to be toothless. So peace out. What's going on, guys? Dedicated to the podcast. Motherfucking tooth is out. That's cool. So it really actually doesn't feel good to talk. So I'm going to come back later. But I just want to check in, so. Fuck this, dude. Fuck all this, you know? Took an hour. Took 1 hour for one, dude. The fuck? Alright. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, what's going on, guys? So I actually just listened to everything that you just heard. That's funny. So when I recorded that was 10 minutes post-operation. And yeah, so it took an hour for one tooth. What's funny is I asked the doctor, I said, hey, how long does it usually take? And he said, oh, it could be 5 minutes, could be an hour. It just depends on the tooth. And when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, okay, so half hour for me, that's fine. But they gave me some laughing gas, numbed me the fuck up. I'm still numb, but I'm much better off now. I mean, I'm sound normal. I'm sure I sound completely normal. Mouth hurts like a motherfucker though. But yeah, and so what I did, the way that I was able to keep up with time during this operation is I put my AirPods in and I played the Pain Remains trilogy by Lorna. It's technically a 20-minute song, but it's 3 songs split into 3. Obviously, that's funny. 3 songs split into 3, great. And all 3 songs total are about 20 minutes long. And what I did was I queued them up for 4 rotations. So it'd go 1, 2, 3, repeat 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if I did it 4 times, that would be an hour and 20 minutes. So I queued it up, it starts playing, everything's normal. And then I get to the end of the first rotation and I think, okay, so that was 15 minutes. I gotta be so close. Fast forward, keep on going. And halfway through the second rotation of the song, the doctor says, they take the little thing out of my mouth that's holding my jaw open and they put gauze on my mouth. And they say, okay, just bite down on this. And I said, all done? And they said, oh, no, doctor has to step out for a sec. And so I paused my music, turned it down, found out that the patient next to me was a little kid. He was bawling his ass off. And part of me was like, hey, fucker, you getting a wisdom tooth out? No, you're not even old enough to have those, pussy. You get 8 teeth removed in one sitting like me when I was a little kid? Oh, probably not. But I'm kidding for anybody who's offended. I'm kidding. It's a fucking joke. So anyway, then they come back, start operating on my mouth again. The music is still going. So this is probably like 5 minutes, but anyway. And so yeah, another rotation goes down. I hear the end of the 3rd song, the very end, and I'm like, okay, 40 minutes? Are you shitting me? Okay, it's gotta be it. And then the end of the 3rd rotation, song is ending, and the first one for the 4th rotation starts playing, and then I feel string and shit on my mouth. And honestly, where my mind was at was, holy shit, they couldn't get it with the goddamn, all this heavy duty equipment. So they gotta go with the old fashioned. So they're tying my tooth to something and they're gonna yank it out. So they don't have to have all the metal stuff in my mouth to chip other teeth or something like that. It's honestly what I was thinking, because I didn't open my eyes once. And because fuck all that, don't want to see anything that they're doing. I just take the tooth out and let me go. But this was, for me, I've never experienced anything like this, especially as a grown-ass adult, because, yeah, they numbed me, but the pressure was still there, and holy fuck, the pressure was there. And to anybody who's trying to get their wisdom tooth out, speaking from experience now, it wasn't that bad. However, 1 hour for one tooth, No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't know how people do 4. That's crazy. Would that have been a 4-hour appointment for me? Good hell. I don't know about that. But anyway. So anyway, get the tooth out and bite down on the gauze. They're telling me everything about it, tell me what they did. Turns out they didn't even take the entire tooth out because the roots of my tooth were wrapped around the nerve in my jaw. And so from the start, the doctor said, hey, raise your hand if you feel too much pain, we'll back off. And I said, okay. So fast forward to the end of the thing. The only times that I raised my hand, according to the doctor, were when they were tugging. I say tugging, that sounds bad. When they were pulling on the nerve. So think of it like this. Think of a dog, and the legs represent the nerves of the tooth, or not the nerves, the roots of the tooth. And the dog's body represents the crown of the tooth. The nerve was running right through the dog's legs. And the dog's legs were actually kind of bow-legged around the nerve. So the way he explained it to me was, we can get those roots out, but it'd probably fuck up your nerves and it might cause permanent nerve damage. And then he said, so we didn't want to do that. So what we did was we just took the gums and folded them over the roots and stitched you up. So I have the roots in my mouth still, and me being me, and he's a fucking doctor, and I say to him, are you sure that's all right? It's not going to cause an infection? You know, like as if I know better, and he totally forgot, you know? Just funny. But it's for my own reassurance. And he says, oh yeah, no, you're totally fine. This is, you're good. And I thought, okay, so that's cool, I guess. And yeah, so all they did was take the crown of the tooth, left the roots in there. And so I'm not going to have a big old pit or a big void, which I guess is cool long term. I'm just going to have a little impression, which is cool. And yeah, so got that taken care of. This is where the story starts. So I go to the pharmacy because they say they want me to get these heavy duty pain meds. And if you listen to the show, you'll know that I don't fuck with that stuff. I don't take any kind of pain medication. I don't take any meds. I don't take anything. It's just the whole idea of companies profiting off of my sickness I don't like that. Because as a result, if it's a business, the way to keep their shit flowing is to make people sick. And so, same thing with lotion. Those companies profit off of dry skin. So do lotions actually help long term, or do they help short term and then dry your skin out more so you buy more? Conspiracy theorists or not, this is what I think about. So yeah. So I go to the pharmacy and I'm going to pick up my stuff, and fuck it, I'll say what it is, dude. They gave me some Percocet, all right? Now, even if they gave it to me, I'm sure that I'd take it tonight, maybe tomorrow, and then I'd probably never touch that shit again. But yeah, because my mouth was actually hurting so bad that it was actually causing me. I don't want to say that it hurt so bad that it made me cry, but the constant pain was bringing tears to my eyes because it hurt so bad. So anyway, go to the pharmacy. I have an antibiotic and I have the Percocet, and the pharmacist lady, she says, oh, looks like your dentist filed this wrong. Can you give him a call, see if we can get this fixed? And I said, oh, yeah, sure. So I called the dentist. Oh, after hours are closed because that was the last appointment. So then I said to the lady, oh, no, they're closed. She says, oh. Well, call the emergency line, see if you can get a hold of somebody. So I did that, called them back, got a hold of somebody, got put on hold for 20 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. She comes back online. She says, oh, no, sorry, because it's a narcotic and because it's such a serious thing, we can't just send this over the thing. It's got to be from your doctor. He's got to do it himself. So long story short with that, I got a wisdom tooth removed from my body and don't have any kind of pain meds to remedy the pain. Now, in the moment, I was like, cool, man. I'm not even kidding. I was just like, right on. And this is so funny, and this is so true. I've talked about this multiple times on the show, I think. But minor inconveniences versus something that is massive and horrible, it's just so night and day. For example, if I were to get in a car accident, I'm sure that I'd say, right on, bro. Bummer. But if my belt loop snags on a door, I'm throwing hands. So today, I'm on the phone with Lexi because she came over to take care of me. Bless her heart. Talk about her in almost every show now. But she came over to take care of me. Anyway, I'm on the phone with her, telling her what's going on. And as I leave the dentist office, I can't make a left-hand turn to get on the highway to go to where I need to go. And for anybody who's local listening, I'm talking about Harrison Boulevard. Harrison Boulevard down by... Where is that down by? Right down the street a little bit from Little Caesars and Beto's and the FedEx office, okay? So I'm trying to turn left. Oops, can't. Because no left-hand turns, because I think there's a median now. So I make a right-hand turn, and then swing my next right-hand turn back into the neighborhood, then swing another right-hand turn back down, going the direction that I need to go. And then, I'm like 3 blocks down, I flip a right-hand turn to get access to the highway. Guess what, dude? It's a no left-hand turn sign. And immediately I was like, I couldn't give a fuck about my tooth. I don't care what kind of pain I'm in. Let me turn goddamn it left. And I was just getting so pissed off. And I was like, babe, see, told you, I can't make left-hand turn. That is more infuriating than having an entire tooth ripped from my skull. So that's a little story there. So anyway, I don't have any pain meds right now. I say I'm in a lot of pain, but right now I feel fine. I just can't open my mouth that big. And small things like this, I think of, I can't open my mouth that big to talk, otherwise it hurts, but I'm talking just fine. So this is kind of proof that I don't even open my mouth when I talk, which is probably why I don't sound the greatest when I speak. Maybe, see, I can't even do that. Oh, hell. So anyway, that's the dentist story. So I'm alive and well now. No pain meds. I just have some Tylenol. And I think that's what it is. Because I have ibuprofen, but I've taken one pill out of that thing. I think I took it for... Why did I take it? I can't remember why. But I've had that in there, and then I got Tylenol. I'm just going to take this probably today, tomorrow, and that's it. Because guess what? I'm good. I was just telling Lexi this. I'd rather just be in so much pain and suffer and just let it go away than have to try to work around it and try to figure out ways to mitigate it and stuff. I'll just suffer for a day or two, and then it'll go away, and I won't have to worry about putting all this fucking shit in my body, And I say that as I ate some ice cream tonight, hypocrite, I get it. But anyway, yeah, so like I said at the start of the show, I recorded about 6 minutes worth of stuff, and it didn't record at all. I looked down at my phone, and it said it was recording, but it said 000, but it was moving as if it was recording, so I don't really know. I can't even remember what I was talking about. I think it was just about having reassurance from people. But whatever. So anyway, I thought for sure this was going to be one hell of a funny show, just being all numb and can't talk and whatever else. Because earlier when you heard me sounding like a dumbass, I had gauze in my mouth. I was numb as hell. I was driving. And honestly, the more I talk now, the more it starts to hurt. So I'm going to end the show here because this actually is hurting now. So... But yeah, can't forget about the podcast. Got to remain dedicated. Can't not record a show. Also, earlier I know that I said 20-minute show talking about a dentist, but I meant 20 seconds. But that can't be an episode. What the fuck did I even talk about? It's a documentation. Hey guys, going to the dentist. All right, that's the show. Peace out. I'm not gonna do that. It's funny because I was considering that for a sec, but yeah, I can't do that. Anyway, that's all I got for that. I think I'm done talking now. I'd like to continue on. I want to talk more about some other stuff, but I'm actually now kind of tired, thank goodness. My goal is to be able to just sack the fuck out tonight. Or what I'll do is stay up for another hour, take another thing of Tylenol, because I'm trying to take it every 4 hours apparently. Doctor was explaining that it's better to stay out of pain than to try to get out of pain once it resurfaces. So again, I don't know. I'm just Dude, honestly, this is what I was thinking. So I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. But as I was leaving the dentist's office, I was just filled with gratitude because, dude, you know how far we've come as a fucking generation, as a society, to have all these advancements in technology and in pharmaceutical shit and in instruments for teeth and all these different things. Because I went in there and they took an hour, removed a tooth, and now I'm on my way. You know, what I think of is Castaway when he puts an ice skate in his mouth and just jams it against a rock or whatever to get a tooth out. People in the past, that's probably, well, not with an ice skate, but they had to do shit like that. It wasn't just you go to the dentist, you get it taken out. And so I was just filled with gratitude because I'm like, dude, this is great. You just did me such a huge service. And, you helped me, you're providing for my health, you're making shit better. Just great, And I was very happy at the very end, believe it or not. And so I just told him, I was like, hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And he looked at me, he's like, you know what, man? Thank you for saying that. Not a lot of people say that after I do what I do with their teeth and stuff like that. Holy shit, my phone's about to die. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, so they stitched me up. I'm on my way. Good to go. Now I'm recording a podcast as if nothing happened. However, I'm in a lot of pain. So, gonna end the show here. And yeah, that's the show. Peace out, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being patient with me during this lovely dentist cast. This is the Wisdom Tooth Podcast. All right, peace out.